David Torres, aka Dahvie Vanity, the frontman for the hugely popular alt band Blood on the Dance Floor, has come under intense scrutiny in recent months for having alleged inappropriate relationships with young women. Can't exactly spell it out for you on YouTube, but I mean, you know what it means. Now, after many accusers have come forward with horror stories about Dahvie, it seems that some justice might be served for everything he's done. I got the tea and I'm gonna spill it here for you on IO. What's gravy fam? This is InformOverload. I'm Charlotte Dobre. Like, subscribe, follow potato. Let's get into the news. Alright, I want to ask you guys if you remember Jessie Slaughter. Some of you might be too young to remember this, but back in 2011 there was this girl on MySpace called Jessie Slaughter who was really well known on the internet because she was being cyberbullied and she would make these videos in response to the cyberbullying. The bullying got way worse over an appearance her father made in this video where she was hysterically crying. Her father is in the background calling out people who bullied her daughter and says the words, "You done goofed."
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is from her father. You bunch of lying, no good punks. And I know who it's coming from because I backtraced it. And I know who's emailing and who's doing it.
This clip led to 11-year-old Jessie Slaughter being mass cyberbullied on the internet, mostly on 4chan. No one really thought about why this teenager would be going on the internet yelling profanities. Everyone kind of just focused on making fun of her. Well, it turns out that Jessie Slaughter and her family ended up getting a segment on Good Morning America because the family was receiving threats from people online. And although people were mostly focused on cyberbullying Jessie, no one really focused on why the cyberbullying even started in the first place. They started because Jessie was rumored to be in a relationship with Dahvie Vanity. Jessie had told one of her friends about the relationship, which resulted in this friend posting the claims online, which then led to the harassment. She never admitted to the rumor publicly until recently. In fact, she made an apology video saying that, it never happened, and she apologized to Blood on the Dance Floor, and the harassment didn't stop until she made that admission. But she was still a young girl at the time. Blood on the Dance Floor was a huge band back in the day, and Jeffree Star actually used to tour with them. Since Jessie Slaughter became a meme, dozens of women have come forward with allegations against Dahvie Vanity. Jeffree Star also once called out Blood on the Dance Floor in old deleted tweets. He denied the tweets were real, which definitely hurt his reputation. Here's a screenshot of the tweets. "I'm gonna speak the truth until I die. We saw Blood on the Dance Floor music Dahvie bringing girls to his hotel rooms and do sexual things, 100% illegal. I no longer support Blood on the Dance Floor music and how disgusting Dahvie is. Touch and enjoying the attention is evil, F off sicko." I've also heard that Jeffree ended up going on tour again with Blood on the Dance Floor after he tweeted these things, so maybe he rekindled a friendship with Dahvie and felt it served his interest to delete the tweets. It just makes people wonder why, even now, Jeffree wants to protect Dahvie when he was so willing to expose James Charles for things that weren't even as bad. Isn't that a little bit hypocritical? In 2019, the Huffington Post compiled 21 on-record accusations against Dahvie Vanity. Jessie Slaughter, who's now 21 years old, finally admitted to Chris Hansen that she and Dahvie started seeing each other in April 2009 when she was only 10 and he was 24. They met on MySpace but finally met in person in April 2009 at a party where Blood on the Dance Floor performed songs. Since then, Chris Hansen has interviewed several other accusers. And despite the mounting evidence, Dahvie Vanity has never been prosecuted. This clearly was amusing for Dahvie. Blood on the Dance Floor actually released a song called "You Done Goofed," mocking Jessie Slaughter and her father. There's also a video of him and another band member mocking Jessie Slaughter's video on him.
If you try to beat my daughter, the consequences will never be the same again!
But now it seems there is an investigation into the accusations going on behind the scenes. Insider was conducting an investigation and they interviewed former Blood on the Dance Floor members and employees. They also found out that an FBI special agent interviewed Jessie Slaughter, real name Damian Leonard, along with two other women, one of them being a former merch girl for Dahvie Vanity. No charges have been filed at this time. And when Insider tried to reach out to Dahvie via Instagram, the reporter was blocked within 10 minutes. Dahvie then forwarded the information for his lawyer, who then threatened a defamation lawsuit against Insider. The lawyer, Richard A. Altman, asked that the articles say that Dahvie denies all of the articles inflammatory and libelous accusations, and to note that Insider has been threatened to bring suit against all those responsible if it is published. But according to YouTubers like Chris Hansen, Dahvie has been contacting minors extremely recently as April of this year. There's nothing in the screenshots to suggest solicitation, but if you've been following this story, you know that Dahvie kind of covers his tracks very specifically. Like, he makes sure that all messages are deleted deleted. He makes sure that he calls the girls rather than have it in text. So I mean, just because there's no proof in text form, that doesn't mean that there might not be something going on behind the scenes. And on behalf of IO, I hope that this person is finally brought to justice. It takes years for investigations like this to hold any weight, but we can't lose hope, and our hearts go out to all the victims affected. That is it for me, and thanks for watching IO.